Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style this week, alright? So I've already pulled the cards and I'm just going to reread them because for some reason the last video did not want to upload exactly like it did yesterday. It's kind of annoying at this point. So the first card I pulled for the first card was what I pulled for my perfectionists, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. And it came out in the reverse, right? So what I'm getting is that at the beginning of this week, after you hear this card, okay, this applies to whenever you watch this and not when it is uploaded, okay? So at the beginning of the 7 weeks that follow, you are not necessarily going to listen to the fact that your energy creates your reality. Okay, but then once you notice that, hey, I've noticed that there's a correlation between what I've been thinking, what I've been doing, what I've been concentrating on, and what is actually happening in my life. And when you do realize that, you will then focus on what you do want so that you manifest it into your life. Alright? So, take that as a suggestion. Now, the next card is another card that came out in the reverse. Actually, I pulled it in the reverse, but I was holding the deck in the wrong direction. But there must be a reason why I was holding it that way. And so this card says, I surrender to a power greater than mine. And what I'm getting is that for this week, okay, you aren't. And towards the end, you'll be like, okay, I need to take a step back. I'm not in control of everything. And I can't control everything because it will be too much. Like, you can't control how the planets turn. You can't. Or what asteroid whizzes by which planet and whatnot. You know, we are not God, unfortunately. And so, well, fortunately, because or else our brains would be fried, you know. But we are smaller forms of God in our own reality, and we have complete dominion on our own reality. So when you realize that, that is the moment when you will be like, okay, hi God, let me praise you. Because I am a smaller version of you, and if I praise you, I praise myself. But I first need to praise you for that to actually occur, is what I'm getting. Okay? Now, the next card, so that was for my helpers. Now for the achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. Right? So the card that came out is, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself I am love, that I am love, and miracles are natural. So I feel like this week, this is what you're concentrating on. You're feeling good, and because of that, you'll notice a little more miracles. But this is something you need to keep in mind, because if you start to see less and less miracles, that is a sign for you to be more loving, and so on and so forth. Alright, so that was it for my achievers. Now on to my individualists, the artists, the trendsetters, the YouTubers, the politicians. For some reason the word politician came out the first time, and so on and so forth. People like to be in the public's eye. Alright, and this card says, oneness is my true nature. And in the first reading that I did, what came up to my mind is the artists, like the comedians, the actors, right? Who know full well that they are, in the scheme of a film, they are one part of it. They are the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg, because beneath all of that, the whole production of a movie can be a lot of people. Like, you know, those big movies, the big box office movies, those ones have like a lot of people working on that one movie. So I'm just saying that this week for my individualists, you will realize that you can only do what you do best because other people are connected to you and they are doing their jobs well, and all of this is working together as a cohesive project, right? So now that was it for my individualists. Now on to my investigators. The individuals who are scientists, who like to research things, who are um, that type of thing. So this card says attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So I can't remember exactly what was this message. Do you have someone on your yeah, this is it. Do you have someone on your team, research team, that's not really helping, that are actually pulling you back? So this would just say that go to them, ask them why, because I'm pretty sure the answer is not what you are thinking of, you know? And you will be very pleased to know what the answer is. Now, the next one is for my loyalists. And this card came out pointing towards the left, and cards that come out falling that way to me indicate that these happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. Okay? And this card says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So you have either realized this in the past, or you are realizing this super slowly. For what reason, I have no idea. Hopefully this is going to give you a little look into the fact that you are actually the cause for your external reality. So if you want to make sure that your outer reality is what you want it to be, focus on changing your internal reality first. All right? Then you have my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about, how long to be enthusiastic about them, in what way, how to get others on board as well and be enthusiastic about it as well. All right, so this card says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So are you trying to get someone enthusiastic about something and they don't want to be? All right, and if that's the case, instead of forcing your will on them, I would highly suggest that you just look at what they're doing through the eyes of love. And if they are not really clicking with you, I guess, if you can say that, just be like understanding and try to understand where they're coming from, so that you can actually see them from the eyes of love, which will be beneficial for you, because if not, then you'll have problems, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that was it for my enthusiasts. Now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know what to protect, how long to protect it for, and from what, right? So this card says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Because if you pray for the highest good of all, maybe not everyone is going to be 100% happy, because this is more like negotiation. So some people are happy, some people won't be happy, but at least there will be a cohesiveness in the group where there is an understanding of, for the whole to be good, some parts might have to let go of their control on certain aspects, is what I'm getting. Okay, and now on to my chameleons, the individuals who can use all of the aforementioned intuitive styles to get what they want out of a specific situation, or out of any situation, right? And so this card says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Well, I mean, if you are used to dealing with a specific problem continuously, that is generally, more often than not, caused by the fact that you might be the cause for this difficulty. And if that is the case, then I would suggest that you check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be triggered all the time and you would rather be, on better terms with others. So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys today for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.